Yeah, Chris, the jury deliberated for only about 2 hours before finding Neal Bland guilty of capital murder. Just minutes later, the judge sentenced Bland to life in prison without the possibility of parole. After the verdict, immediately after sentencing, 22-year-old Joshua Wood's mom, Daisy Williams, took the stand, telling her son's convicted killer, 21-year-old Neal Bland, he is in her prayers. We were allowed to shoot video, but not audio. As Williams spoke, her words were met with this: Bland looking at the ceiling and around the room.
I can tell that bothered her, but for the most part, she told him that she was praying for him. And I thought that was a very, very powerful statement.
After a one-week trial and a short deliberation, jurors came back with a guilty verdict against Bland, and the judge announced Bland's sentence, life in prison without parole.
Now you're about to spend the rest of your life in prison, and you can't even give the victim's family an ounce of remorse.
Mr. Bland feels very sorry about what happened. For anyone to imply or think that this did not take a weight on him, that would be very, very unfair.
Bland's defense attorney, Kurt Wentz, says his client opened fire, shooting at Woods 14 times because the 22-year-old nearly ran him over. Prosecutors say that couldn't be further from the truth.
I am very pleased with the verdict today.
Deputy District Attorney Angela Welton says in December 2012, on Neal Bland's 18th birthday, Welton says Bland and 3 other teens followed Woods and his friend from the mall and were planning to rob them of these newly purchased Nike Air Jordan sneakers, but Woods attempted to drive away and was shot in the head.
The idea that a pair of shoes is worth somebody's life, to even risk that life, is really sad.
But I have to go to a gravesite and see my brother and tell him about this.
Deron Taylor is expected to be tried next. He was just 16 years old at the time. He is also charged with capital murder and is being tried as an adult. Now, prosecutors say Taylor fired 4 shots, but they say it was Bland's bullet that killed Woods. Now, yet another accused accomplice is Anthony Wade. He's also charged with capital murder. He's awaiting trial. A 4th accused accomplice, Keegan Arrington, testified against Bland, and prosecutors say his charge will be reduced to attempted robbery. We're live in downtown Houston. I'm Damalie Keith, Fox 26 News.